Good morning, Zio here, and today we're going to be doing something just for fun. So, we're talking Final Fantasy XIV and Endwalker, but something more specific, Summoner in Endwalker. So, go ahead and grab yourself some coffee, sit back, relax, and listen to me gush about crap. I forgot how to hit a transition. So this right here that we're watching right here, as soon as I can actually point in the right direction, this is a video that I will link down below. A lot of people have seen it. It's who is it? Mr. Happy, I think is what his name is. Mr. Happy 1227. Anyway, so he's one of the bigger Final Fantasy XIV creators that I know of, right? You know, we know me, I don't get out much, and I don't really get to see a whole lot. I just listen to random podcasts and whatever pops up on my feed for the most part. But yeah, so in this video, he is showing off the Endwalker version of Summoner. Now, one of my criticisms with Final Fantasy XIV is the Summoner class. So when I first started, I tried out Rogue, I went into Ninja, didn't really care too much for it, and was like, Summoner sounds more up my alley, so I went ahead and I became a Summoner. Or I guess not really a Summoner, what are they, Conjurers? No, that's White Mage. Can't remember. Anyway, point is, the class that becomes a Summoner, right? And they get this cute little carbuncle thing that follows them around. They've got like 3 variants of it. They've got a blue one, or 2 variants of it. I don't remember. No, was there 3? Anyway, they got like a blue one, a red one, and a yellow one, right? And I was like, okay, well, that's cool. And then I assume later on in the game that they're going to evolve into the proper summons, right? So my whole thought process on Summoner was it would be really cool to be a Summoner because you'd get to actually play with these summons and all this other stuff, right? And you'd be able to summon things like Infrared, Shiva, Titan, all this other stuff, or, you know, a few select versions of them, right? And I was horribly wrong. Very wrong on that assumption, by the way, because they do not actually indeed summon those things. Now, if you look up the screen right here, I paused it because, yes, in Endwalker, they now upgrade to the proper things, right? You've got Summon Infrared, Summon Titan, and Summon Garuda, which is the Wind Elemental one. As it is right now, and as it has been for the life of the game, as far as I'm aware, it has been Eggy Infrared, Eggy Titan, and Eggy Garuda, which are, of course, little things that will follow you around, and I've got nothing wrong with something following you around or whatnot, you know, and they're like a micro version of these things, but not them in specific. And to me, that was a huge letdown, right? It's like, I want to be a Summoner. I want to summon Infrared. You need to let me summon Infrared. Now, on the screen right now is Phoenix, right? In the past couple of expansions or whatnot, they have added to the Summoner and bringing it actually to something more like a Summoner would be. And now we've got Infrared up there, but they gave the ability to summon Demi Bahamut, which kind of is like a smaller version of Bahamut. And I got an MMO. I'm actually okay with that one, right? Because it looks like Bahamut, he's flying behind you, and he's doing things, and it's a short window that he's out and stuff. And then in this current expansion, they added, I think it was this expansion, they add Phoenix too. So they've got like these different 2 trances that work together or whatnot, where you've got the Bahamut trance and then the Phoenix trance or whatever. I'm not exactly a Summoner main. I'm a Machinist main, because the second I did get up with my Summoner to the part where I could go ahead and get a Machinist, I immediately swapped to having a rifle in my hand instead. So with Endwalker, they have changed it up, and it looks like they're making it more of a proper summoner. The way summoning, of course, works currently, it seems kind of like a warlock in a way. You know, it's got its pets. It does a lot of dot stuff. So, you know, the things with summoner right now is keep your dots up at all time and work around that along with your summonings doing things at this moment, charging up for Demi Bahamut, releasing Demi Bahamut, then charging up for Phoenix and releasing Phoenix, and then rinse and repeat over and over again. And that's what it is right now. Now, this style of play right here, I can't really say a whole lot about it because I've listened to this video and haven't actually watched it because I was just curious. I was waiting on a queue and I was just hanging out in the middle of nowhere, ran across the guy who was fishing, so I just sat there and I watched him and had a conversation with him because I'm leveling up my summoner right now, and he informed me that, you know, yeah, summoner's getting a huge change in Endwalker, I should go check it out. So I did, and you know, he was like, it feels more like an actual summoner now. And yeah, that's exactly what it feels like now. You're actually rotating. Your base summon is Carbuncle now, right? So I'm assuming Carbuncle's the one who's going to follow you around, and then from there you're essentially dealing with the three other ones, Infinite, Titan, and Garuda. Apparently you can synergize with them with these little crystals over here. I keep trying to point to things, you can't see me point. But little crystals on the screen or whatnot, and then they'll do different things because each one has a different effect on how it works. And that's kind of like how the eggies work right now. So you know, Infinite, really good damage straight up, and while Garuda, Garuda seems to be, when it's following around, it's like always doing AoE damage and whatnot. So, you know, it feels like more of your AoE kind of thing, even though Infinite does do a lot of several AoE things too, while Titan is more to defend you, enhance, you know, throw up shields and stuff like that. Then, of course, you know, you've got your Bahamut, which does some powerhousing DPS, followed by Phoenix that stays true to the kind of Phoenix thing. No, it doesn't, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't revive party members like Phoenix would from the games or anything, but it does heal people to sort of give that life-giving energy theme to it. And I'm just kind of amazed at the fact that you know, they're finally giving Summoner that theme that feels like a summoner. So when you're playing it, you actually feel like a summoner now. They've gotten rid of the dots that I mentioned earlier, apparently. So things are going to go around like casting Ruin and Ruin 3 or whatever it is, Ruin 2 and Ruin 3, I don't remember. As well as managing your actual summons, having them coming in and out. As you can see just clearly by watching this video, them coming in and out, doing damage and doing stuff. And back and forth. I have no idea what's going on now, but that looked almost like they were, you know, he was going in doing physical or face-to-face damage, like that. But, you know, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised about this. They've been enhancing things little by little, and I know Summoner has been one of my little pet peeves, that the fact that you know, even though I do get these little eggy versions of them, that they're not them, right? And that always was just one of those things that you know, even at max level, I still can't summon the big guy himself, right? You know, I can't summon Infinite or Titan or Garuda. I just summon these little eggy versions of them who are what's the word that I'm looking for? It feels disappointing, I guess. A letdown. There we go. It's a letdown, right? Compared to what I was hoping for. So the fact that Endwalker is fixing that and making the summoner feel like a summoner now, really great. Hype is real for this game. I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing a lot of 14 in my what little spare time I have lately. So yeah, hype is real for Endwalker. And if you enjoyed this, let me know. Maybe we can talk more about Final Fantasy 14. You know, and stuff. And since I am supposed to be taking that week off at the end of the year. I think we'll be doing a lot of streaming of it because at that point, Endwalker will be out. So it was pushed back, but it should be out by that point, which means we have some holiday fun going through Endwalker. So let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I will talk to you later. See ya!
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment, smash that like button, and always subscribe for more. And of course, there are other videos floating around somewhere on the screen, so click one of those and see if you can find something that suits your fancy. Till then, I'll see you later. Bye.